Good morning, good evening. It's Tish, your absolutely favorite tarot reader here on YouTube, bringing ya another pick a card reading. And this one, as you may have guessed from the title, is going to be all about who is interested in you right now, this second. All right, and we're going to see if we can figure out who it is and what they are about to do. There's our first one. Come on, Spirit, give us good ones. You know that I can't take bad cards. I can't take bad readings. I'm a big crybaby like that. Give me something good. Give me something good. This one wants to come out for the second one. And for our last one, oh, this one right here. Yes. Oh, I almost looked at it before I even showed you. Shame on me. Okay. All right. So for pile one, we have this beautiful green Amazonite. Can you see that? It is just an absolutely beautiful color. Just looks luscious enough to melt in your mouth. Yeah, I know I should probably eat before I do these readings because these stones make me hungry. They look so yummy. And this is a Dalmatian Jasper. Another beautiful stone. Look at the depth. Look at all these. Like they're like caramel colored almost markings, as well as these black ones. And some of them are, I don't know, these just look too beautiful to be, you know, something that you just dig out of the ground. Okay, so that's pile two. That's Dalmatian Jasper. And this one, I had trouble identifying. I think it's either Carnelian or Sardonyx. What do you think? It's almost got a little bit of a translucent quality to it with the banding. I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards Sardonyx with the banding, but I'm no expert. Y'all can tell me what you think in the comments if you like. Okay, and so we're about to begin. So take a moment. Decide which pile is kind of pulling you. You can always watch all of them if you like. But in the meantime, pile one, I will see you back here in a moment. Hi, pile one. Okay, are you ready? You chose the Amazonite, this beautiful green, almost moss-colored heart-shaped stone. And your card is, ooh, number 14, Truth Be Told. Look at that. Oh, he's so cute. So cute little owl. Okay, let me get that in the book, and I'll be right back. All right, Truth Be Told. Essential meanings: honesty, accepting things at face value, coming out of denial, the willingness to be transparent, clarity of communication. And we're just going to go right to the relationship message. People tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based in your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back. Speak your truth and listen. Okay. I can tell you right now, I'm getting a very, very strong feeling that whomever is interested in you is going to be somebody with a kind of a no-nonsense vibe. King of Swords type. Somebody who's just doesn't have time to bullshit. I'm getting that right off the bat with this card. Right off the bat. Could even be a little scary. We're going to use these after tarot to get our story, to see what else we can find out. And I'll just try and, you know, I know everybody needs to or likes to see them shuffle. I always shuffle, I always say that, but I'll just give them a little shuffle here. Just so you know. And then, of course, I always, you know, overhand shuffle as I'm looking at the cards. I'm constantly shuffling. So, all right. Okay, Spirit. Who is interested in our beautiful pile one right now as we speak? Who is interested? Okay, 10 of Swords. Okay, well, the first thing that came out was swords. That's a truth kind of card. That's an air kind of card. The next card that came out is the Nine of Wands. All right. Don't think anything bad about this, because this kind of just falls into line with what I just said about truth be told. This is somebody who's very honest. This is somebody who's probably been hurt, has been slain just about, and is going to be in some sort of defensive position because of that. And that's like, you know, 70% of the population right now. Okay. And this, you know, I'm sure most people realize by now these readings are mostly for women. So I'm going to say this is a guy, this is a man who's been hurt. And, you know, this is what we get these days, because that's all there is. People who've been in relationships have been hurt. Let's get another one. Let's get another one. Ace of Swords. Oh, boy. Yep. Spirit is not messing around. This energy here is this person's immediate kind of past, okay? This is where they are right now. So, I mean, could we be any more in line with our oracle card? Whomever is interested in you, madame, is not going to put up with any shit. Okay, so if you got shit on the menu, they're not going to be buying it. Don't try and bullshit them. They're not going to go for it. They're not going to put up with it. Could be an air sign. I don't know. What are air signs again? I know I'm one. Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Okay. Ooh. This is in their kind of sort of subconscious position. You may remind them of someone from the past. You may remind them of someone from the past. They could be from the past, but that's not really that kind of reading, although it could be. But I'm getting more strongly, this is somebody for whom you remind them of someone maybe from a more innocent time. And this could be why they're going to be even more discerning with you to make sure that you're not, you know, pulling a fast one. Let's see. What else, Spirit? Page of Wands. This person is probably more interested in you than they're letting on. They're only going to show you this, you know, this sort of a slight interest right now. So if there's somebody in your circle or in your immediate, you know, area at the moment, whether it be at work or somewhere else, or who knows, could be the grocery store, could be somewhere that you go to get drinks. They may only show you a small amount of interest right now to cover up the truth of how interested they are. And if that's going on, it's probably because they've like, look, this person's been literally slain by love before. So now they're in a position of self-defense. They are going to be looking at you very, very closely. But they are interested. They're not showing you how much they're interested. And it could be because you remind them of somebody, okay? So, and that could even be why they're holding back, because maybe they're already wise enough to understand that just because you remind them of someone doesn't mean you're like that person. And it doesn't mean you're going to be like that person, and nor should you even want to be like that person. So maybe you got somebody here who has more wisdom than you think, someone who's been hurt, someone who's been around the block, someone who's got a brain in their head, and who recognizes that just because you may be attractive and remind them of someone from the past doesn't mean that you're a good bet for them. But they are more interested than they're letting on. Okay, let's get some more cards out here, Spirit. Let's get some more cards out here. Let's see, this one wants to come out. Yep. Okay. Two of Swords. This is kind of your general area right now for both of you. This could be your energy, it could be his energy. This could be that you have two men interested in you that you're not even aware of. You might be aware of one, but not the other. Wow. This is kind of like the reading I did the other night where our person had a choice in that reading too. She was really enjoying it. Oh, okay. Well, there is the obstacle card and the hopes and fears. Okay. Now, again, right off the bat, I'm hearing a sense that this person may not feel they have enough for you. They may not be able to offer you enough in the money department. And in their fears, they're afraid that you are so happy being single that you're not even going to contemplate their offer. Maybe their offer is too small. Maybe they don't know if you're going to be fair to them. Maybe if you have other men interested, they kind of think, I don't know if I want to compete. Like we are not in the days of Camelot anymore. We don't have knights on, charging in on their charger very much. Some, yeah, but it's not like it used to be. So here, what do we got here? Strength. So that's kind of sort of in the soon to be or trending energies. Well, whoever it is, he does find you very hard to resist, and it might be because of this remembrance of the past. Does that make any sense to you? Does that resonate at all? Are you maybe, look, I'm not going to say no. Maybe it is, maybe Spirit is saying here, this is someone from your past. I don't know. Is it? You would know better than me. If so, maybe they're having a hard time resisting you, hence the strength. Maybe they think you'd be better off single. Maybe they don't know if they have enough money. Maybe they don't know if it would be fair. Maybe they're afraid that you are in this energy of kind of, batten down the hatches, keep everybody out, I very much get the sense that this is them. For sure, this is them and this is them. This could even be both of you because God knows we've all been through the ringer. You may have two men interested in you. You may not know about the other one. Maybe you don't even know about this one. Maybe this is your first inkling. I'm seeing earth, fire, and air here. Well, either way, you're going to make a decision, it looks like. It looks like, Spirit is going to be bringing something for you here and putting you in some kind of a relationship. This is the Gemini card with the swords here. It could be an air sign, could be a Gemini. We have earth. We have fire. We've got a little bit of water here. I would say it's likely an air sign for you, pile one. And based on this outcome card, I think you got a shot at least getting somewhere with this person. They are somebody who, okay, let's just say an air sign, probably a Gemini, been through it, been through the ringer, is only going to be honest, even uncomfortably so, going forward. He's probably not going to put up with this other person, whether you know about it or not. He may chase off this other person. If you do have another person in your energy and you know about them, he's not going to put up with it. So let's just get that straight right now, okay? So whomever this guy is, he knows what he wants. He's vulnerable to you because you may remind him of somebody, or you may be from the past. So I'm not getting that as strongly. I'm just, just in case it resonates with someone. And I would say this is a Gemini. Now, what is he going to do? What's he going to do? How is he going to come towards you? He's already going to fight off this other guy or not put up with it anyway. So you might have a choice to make there. With this honesty and this, past pain, how is he going to come at you? How is he coming towards you? Oh, 2 cards. We got the Tower and the Star. So this is somebody who is basically going to help you put to bed anything that you have in the past that needs to be put to bed, okay? If you've got something going on, some lingering crap or garbage, maybe that's what this is about. Maybe that's what this 6 of Cups is about here. His thing is going to be, you put that to bed with the 2 of Swords here. You put that to bed and you choose me, or no deal. But if you do choose him, you're going to have a lovely star type relationship with the Lovers here. And I think this is going to be nice. Where is it going to go? Who knows? That's up to you and him. So that's what I have for you today, Pile 1. Thank you for watching. And Pile 2, if you're watching, we'll see you in a moment. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Okay, you chose this beautiful Dalmatian Jasper. All right. And your Wisdom Oracle card is Mending. Okay, let's find out what that means. This card number 52, Pile 2, is the last card in this deck. Mending. All right, essential meaning. Forgiveness, making amends, healing after arguments. And let's just go straight to the relationship message. You've come to a place where forgiveness is necessary if you're to move forward. Separate or together, you and the other person are still experiencing the effects of a hurt that is impacting everything you do, even if you're not aware of it. Oh boy. The energy needs to clear. What must you do to bridge this gap? Closing your heart is not the answer. You have the power to heal this wound. Ask yourself, what would love do? Only good will come of forgiveness and an honest redress. Okay, wow. All right. So, I mean, I'm just going to go ahead and guess that this mending applies to the person that's interested in you. They are either in the process of mending or they need to mend. You know, we'll get cards out and see. I just shuffled them, and I'll shuffle them again. The only thing that I would say, because it applies at anywhere, anytime, we don't need tarot to tell us this, is that it's not your job to fix people. I'm just going to say that right off the bat. It's not your fault what happened to him. You're not responsible for whatever any other woman did to him, and it is not your job to fix people, okay? So if he understands that it's up to him to mend himself, we're probably good. This could also be you. Having said all that, this could also be you. You could also be in the process of mending. And if you are, I would kind of say almost the same sort of message to you, is that it won't be someone's job to fix you. That's up to you. You've got to figure that out yourself. And, you know, have sort of expectations for relationships that fit. Okay, your first card just came flying out. Page of Pentacles. All right, well, he could be a young guy. Young Earth sign could be. Let's see what else we can get. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So what we could have here is an Earth sign going through the stages of growing up. This could be an Earth sign who's kind of been not too serious in the past, kind of, you know, not real, you know, interested in making money, not too focused on it. Maybe more of a party guy, maybe more of a let's have fun sort of guy. But he has recently had reason to grow up. And this Knight of Pentacles in this deck, see, he's very focused on this, and even his horse is showing signs of impatience. So far we got Earth sign energy here. Or, you know, somebody with, you know, who's learning about money and getting serious about it. Let's see what this is. He's had a Tower moment, okay? That could be what the mending is going on. That could be what this mending is all about. He's had a Tower moment. Something he needs to, this just flew out too. Something he's in the midst of mending. And I would say this is going on right now just based on the positions of these cards. Now, this 8 of Cups is a little bit different from most Eight of Cups, as you know, probably in the other decks, because this gentleman with the red cloak is walking away, but yet here is a woman who's come behind him and she's looking to see what is in these cups that he might have missed. Maybe there's something left in there that he missed. So what does this even mean? What do we have? What should we take from this? Sometimes all is not lost. That's what I take from that card in this particular deck. And this is kind of in his subconscious right now. That's what is kind of going on in his subconscious, and who this person who is interested in you right now. Maybe part of his mending is to be looking for what I could have salvaged, what I can still salvage of either of myself, of a relationship. Maybe all is not lost. Oh my goodness, here we go. So this is in more or less his conscious energy. And it's, you know, he wants fulfillment. He wants to feast at the banquet of life. You know, look at the waiters bringing him, look, his plate is fully loaded. Yeah, he wants to feast. That's what that's why he's still in this energy of finding what he may have missed. Because he feels that maybe he feels you can make something out of what is left. Maybe that's part of his mending process, is instead of being a big baby about it, you know, and just like knocking everything over and kicking everything down and walking away in a huff, he's looking in the energy of looking to see what can be salvaged in order to find fulfillment eventually. Yeah, something like that. Something like that's going on. So I don't feel like this tower thing is a bad thing at all. I feel like this is somebody who's actually growing up, you know, evidenced by this progression right here. Let's get some more cards out. This is really interesting. Ooh, the Emperor. Okay. This energy is sort of in his external energy right now. He could be coming into this energy right now. So yeah, this is somebody who's mending from this tower thing moment that's going on right now. But I would say that far from being in this, you know, the usual Eight of Cups walking away in a huff energy, he's looking for what can be salvaged. He's going to make, you know, lemonade out of lemons. And in so doing, he's creating an emperor out of himself. Wow, you guys. This is kind of interesting. So what do we got? We've got earth signs, earth and water signs. What's the Emperor? He's not really... Is he? No, the Emperor's not a... doesn't really correspond. Okay, let's just keep going. Yeah. All right, let's see. What do we got in the obstacles? Knight of Wands is in the obstacles, and this wants to come out. The Chariot. Well, this is Sagittarius energy. And Sagittarius are fire signs. So I don't know. I mean, this could be, so far we've got, you know, these three signs coming out. Earth, fire, water. Now, when you do get a major arcana out that does have a sign attached to it, I would say more weight is on that. So this could be a fire sign who's getting his money together, who's not letting this tower moment destroy his seeking fulfillment. He's not letting it destroy his life. He's not letting it dictate anything. He's not being a crybaby, let's put it that way. And in so doing, he is coming into his emperorhood. Now, with the Knight of Wands being in his obstacles, this is somebody who's like, you know, somebody who is very well, should we say, endowed. Someone who, no, not, I mean, I don't want to say endowed like the way we usually mean it, but someone who is not lacking in testosterone, okay? Someone who is not shy. So in this position, this is somebody who has to hold himself back, especially under the Knight of Pentacles here. And also, don't forget the Chariot. Yeah, sure, it means Sagittarius, but it also means wanting to rush ahead. And this is in the hopes or fears department, so he's not afraid of rushing ahead. This is somebody who's got to hold himself back. He probably likes you a lot. Like, I mean, somebody who, I don't know, man. Like, he might be getting ready to rush in and overwhelm you with his charm almost, you know? Yeah. This is somebody who's willing to go to battle for you. And he's going to win at all costs. This Emperor, Knight of Wands, Chariot, and the Five of Swords, this is somebody who is not afraid of anything. He's been through some crap, and it has grown him up. Wow, I'm definitely getting fire sign energy now, you know? Especially with the Chariot here. Wow, okay, let me see what else we can get. Let me see what else we can get. Let's see. Oops. Wheel of Fortune. Whoever's interested in you right now, I think is very likely to be a Sagittarius or a fire sign, but I would say more likely a Sagittarius. He's been through some shit, still going through some shit, but he's mending. He's not letting it hold him back. He's not walking away in a huff. He's not being a little boy about it. He is going to find satisfaction no matter what. He will be triumphant because he is in his Emperor energy, okay? And this, with the Wheel of Fortune coming out, nothing is going to stop him. This is somebody who will like grab the Wheel of Fortune and pull it until it goes in the direction he wants. That's what we have going on here. This is nobody to trifle with. Wow, okay, so I think I already know how he's going to come at you, but let's just get something here. Okay, well, no holds barred. We're just going to go for it. We're going for this adventure. You know, like, tra-la-la, babe. Get ready, because here I come. Did something else? I think I just got this. Another one flipped. Where'd it go? Okay, nope. I thought another one flipped, but it didn't. Okay, let's see. So, yeah, he's going to come at you in a sort of devil-may-care, almost like putting his hand out. You know, remember that old Aha song, Take Me On, that kind of thing, you know? Like, take me on or I'll be gone in a day or so. This is somebody who's going to find what he wants, and he's not going to wait around. You've got to be kidding me. And the Emperor comes out again, yeah. If he likes you, this is someone who's interested in you. It will be for a reason, okay? He's not stupid. He's been through it. This is not someone who expects you to mend him just because he's had a tower moment. I don't know what it is. It could be to have to do with love because of the cups here. But he's not letting it bother him. He's not going to let it stop him. He's in double energy, double Emperor energy here, and he's going to turn fate to his favor, and he is going to win at all costs. So good luck to you, pile 2. If you want to date somebody like that, get ready, because I can tell you one thing, it's going to be an adventure. So that's what I have for you. Thank you for watching pile 2 and pile 3. If you're watching, we'll see you in a moment. Welcome, welcome, pile 3. All right, you chose the Carnelian or Sardonyx heart. Again, if you know which one it is, please let me know in the comments. Such a beautiful stone. Now, your Oracle Wisdom card is, or I should say Wisdom Oracle card, Peace. Oh, I love that for you. Number 23. All right, let me see what that means. Okay. Essential meaning, freedom from attachment, radical acceptance. Relationship message. When two people are in true alignment with one another, they have an innate harmony between them. They are as two perfectly tuned instruments playing together. Sometimes it's impossible to tell who is who. Peace is yours, and it is to be savored. Okay, wow, I love that. I love that for you, pile 3. What a beautiful message. So far, if we're to take that into consideration, whoever it is that's interested in you is maybe a force for peace in your life, someone who is already in a state of peace, someone who I would say has accepted themselves, someone who understands life, the world, who understands their place in it. Those are the people who tend to be peaceful. That's what I would say anyways. But let's just wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's get some cards out. This one wants to come out. Oh, that doesn't look too peaceful, but that's in the past. This 7 of Wands battle energy is in the past. And this, again, could be why our person here, the person that's interested in you, is peaceful. And now we have the Justice coming out. And that's also in the past. Isn't that interesting? Justice, we got some Libra energy here. Could be a Libra. Could be a Libra. Yeah, could be a Libra with the, sword. They are an air sign. Libra, what I know of Libra, one of my sons is a Libra. They are very much peacekeepers. They don't back down from a fight. They are very interested in justice and fairness, very much so. And yeah, peace would be something that they are peacemakers. They live for that. They hate when people are fighting. So this might be where they've learned this from having to battle in the past. Could be something like that. And there's the High Priestess. Now this is in their current energy. Now, normally my readings, when the High Priestess comes out, that's Spirit telling me don't even try to get a clarifier on this. This is between me and the person you're reading for. It's not your business, so don't dig. But I would say in this case, this could mean that this person is in a kind of like a state of looking inside, in a state of equilibrium that someone who kind of has been through a lot of crap eventually attains. And in order to attain that sense of equilibrium, a lot of people find they have to go inside to do so, that it is not found outside. This is the case for so many of us. The truth of anything is not found outside ourselves, it's found inside. So this may be someone who meditates, who understands how things work, who understands that the most satisfaction in life does not come from strife, that balance and peace comes from inside, from finding justice inside, because you may not find it on the outside. Oh, that's too many. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Let's see, Spirit. Subconsciously, this is someone wanting to take a chance. This is someone who's already kind of almost flung themselves off that cliff because they're not afraid. This is, and again, that fits right in with this peace card, because people who aren't afraid are at peace. You're not going to have peace and fear coexisting. It just doesn't happen that way. So that's just how it works. I mean, it's like you can't be in a state of love and in a state of fear. Speaking of, so this is what's in his mind. This is what's in his conscious focus. He's getting ready to make a love offer. He may subconsciously think he's taking a chance. Yeah, this is a Libra who's getting ready, so far anyway, I would say, getting ready to make a love offer to you. he wants to take the chance. He's not afraid. I think this is really cool. Queen of Swords. This is coming into his external, or in his external, or about to be in his external. Maybe this is you. Maybe you are a Gemini in your Queen of Swords energy. Or maybe you're an Earth sign in your Queen of Pentacles energy. This is in the obstacles. Now, why this is an obstacle for him? Is it money? It could be money. It could be maybe he feels that you are in a Queen energy. Maybe he's not too sure. If you are an Earth sign, maybe he doesn't think, or he's not sure that you're compatible, because sometimes Earth and Air aren't compatible. Sometimes they are. Sometimes they are. I've known, Gemini and Scorpio, or people, to be very compatible and be together for a long time. Or it could be, maybe he wants to make sure that he has enough money. Maybe that's what this, I'm going to jump off the cliff here and see if she, would be interested, even if I'm not quite where I want to be money-wise. And being the Queen of Swords, if that's you, or, that could be how he sees you. Maybe you're a really honest and blunt person. Maybe he just doesn't know how you're going to accept his offer, but he's getting ready to make it. Look, here's the 10 of Wands. So, he's a hard worker. Now, this guy's already kind of put his wands down and dropped his burden, basically. Maybe this is in his hopes or fears. Maybe he's afraid that this won't be enough. Maybe that's what this Queen of Pentacles is. This could be how he views you, why this Queen is in his obstacles. He could view you as both of these queens. There's no reason why it can't be both. And he's maybe not sure, because this guy's already dropped all his wands. He's he feels, you can see in his face, he feels a bit embattled, like it wasn't good enough. This being in his hopes and fears, especially under the High Priestess, that may be Spirit giving us a little hint. He may be afraid that no matter what he does, it's not going to be good enough. And again, this all the time in all the love readings I do. It's always something like that. Not always, not every single time, but it's just a lot, It's just a lot. Okay, let's see what else we can do. So did that flip? See, sometimes they flip it, and I think they flipped, but they didn't. No, nothing flipped. Okay. Let's see what else we can get. King of Swords. Well, get ready for honesty. Yep, they are air signs, so he'll be honest. He'll tell you, like, if, look, lady, I don't know if I've got enough pentacles for you. But if we, I'll work myself to the bone. I'll work till I can't even, carry my wands anymore. Literally. But I'll be honest with you about it. And if that's good enough for you, maybe we can see what we can do. That's who's interested in you right now. Somebody like that. So it might not be, I don't know, maybe you're not interested in him. Maybe you wouldn't be interested in that. Page of Swords. Okay, yeah. So there's definitely an air sign. Definitely someone who is going to be coming forward to you with the truth. There's no two ways about that. You're going to hear the truth from somebody. It is an air sign, very likely a Libra. So let me make sure. Libra is justice, right? Yes. Okay. So it's a Libra, very likely. If not, don't, like, if someone comes towards you that's a Gemini or another air sign, or even like, a fire sign, don't knock them. And this could be wrong, but it looks like a Libra to me, okay? And let us see how he's coming towards you. How is he coming towards you? What's he going to do? What are his actions? Spirit, what are his actions? You got to be kidding me. Page of Swords again. Yep. This is somebody who's just, yeah, he's going to be really blunt too. Air signs are oftentimes pretty blunt, almost offensive. And yes, I am a Gemini, and so that's how I know. But yeah, he's coming at you. It's going to be like, walk up to you, something like, look, I don't have a lot right now. I'm working on it. You want to go out or not? You know, like what do you want to do here? You know, I mean, that's just how it is. It's just how these people operate. Let's see what else we got. Anything, Spirit? Oh, get the Ten of Wands again. Well, he's willing to work. He's willing to work. So even if you say to him, no, get away from me, you don't have anywhere near the bag that I want to be kept in the style I'm accustomed to, he's going to work for it. He's going to work for it. Even if he's afraid that it might not be enough, this is somebody who is not going to give up easily. This is somebody who's not going to give up easily. That is who is interested in you, pile 3, my lovelies. I hope you enjoyed this. That is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. And we will see you next time.